Hey, well, today is wheel, to the wheel. Think of the wheel of fortune, think of the wheel of life, think of all kinds of, Jesus take the wheel. It's going to be a great day. It's Friday, I was going to say December, Friday, March 10th, 2017. And Friday, it's going to be a fantastic day. Now, I mentioned in the promo that I'm going to be meeting with one of the campers at the Casa del Green, and I met yesterday with my family and with the real estate people, and we signed the documents and we had notaries done and we looked at the trust and the whole 9 yards. It was quite a pizzazzy sort of meeting there, and in the middle of it I had to run back. Seems like I always do that. When my daughter was born, there was a family member that was at the house, and I had to run back, had to leave my wife and brand new baby girl to run to the house because somebody had forgotten something or didn't have the right key, or there was some sort of controversy. It might have been when my son was born, but I remember having to leave. I don't like leaving the party. Once I get there, I want to party on, guys, party on, I want to be able to stay at the party. But we went yesterday, we had all the paperwork signed, and it was a pretty stressful day though, because I got to the camp and I had this guy yelling, and it's like, it's definitely, the Lord has allowed this person, and I signed them off. I said, come on down. I knew that they were not necessarily my favorite pick, and they weren't necessarily, I didn't allow dogs. I allowed dogs. I don't allow smoking. Well, we smoke a little bit over on the, all right. And over again, I didn't, I kind of just went like this. And the Lord allowed that. The Lord allowed that because He knew that for this particular time right now, these are things that I have to go through. And I let Jesus take the wheel. And of course, I did not jump out of the car and go, okay, Jesus, have a fun ride, bye. I wasn't letting Jesus take the wheel in that sense. I was letting Jesus take the wheel in the sense that we're submitted to the Holy Spirit. We are people of God who bring to the table a fear and a respect for God. And you ever heard of Friday Light, by the way? I tell you, it's Friday Light today. I'm zipping across this freeway. I just can't believe it. It's only like an hour to get here, and I'm taking like 20 minutes. It's so funny. And there goes the truck. All right, so Jesus says it's not a matter of us just letting go of the wheel and just go, oh, well, yeah, Jesus, have a good time. I'm just going to sit back. This is not one of those self-driving cars. Christianity is not like the new cars of the future where we just take a nap or, get on our iPhone and just, okay, we're not going to participate. No, it's more like the phones we have today. Where we got navigators. Have you ever pushed the navigator on the phone and you're going to go about 2 blocks? You just want to find out where Fred's Pizza Place is, and it's right around the, but, well, I'll go Hal just for fun, and you push the button and they got you going. It's a 14-hour Jersey through 3 states, 2 countries, and Mexico. You're like, what? How in the world? I'm going around the corner, and you look at the address, you try it again, and the map program, it wants to take you like around the world in 80 days. It's like, are you serious? So you just give up, and it turns out that you got a digit off in your zip code, or the city name is a little off, and so there's some city out in Iowa that has the same as you. And so you're just stuck there, like. But the thing is you don't just drive to Podok, Michigan, and say, oh well, navigator told me. Okay, Joe, how's your pizza? Well, he died 3 years ago. He did. That's a shame, because I started my trip 4 years ago. I could have met him. I drove faster. So no, it's not like that. The way we navigate through life is, we have to participate. We have to use our common sense. We have to use our God-given abilities to look at reality and say, oh, if I'm going here in town to get a slice of pie, I don't need to drive 14 hours. I don't need to go to Michigan, from Wisconsin, Canada, twice to Mexico. No, this is something's wrong here. It's like the old thing. I taught school for 20 years, and it's like that. I mean, 2 + 2 is 4. 4 × 3 is 10,000. I mean, if you just just blindly follow the calculator, or just blindly, you're like, we used to teach the kids, we'd say, look, guys, if the number seems too outrageous, then double check it. Sometimes the calculator can make a little glitch there somehow. So you have to have a basic common sense of relative values of numbers. And the if you got 3 × 4, if you're below 30, or in there, that somewhere it's going to be under 100 for sure. I mean, then that 500 or 1,000 or 10,000, those numbers are wrong. So same thing here with life, is that as we're living our lives, as we're doing life with Jesus, and we're doing life with our family, and we're in the house of God, thank you very much, Mr. You know who you are, stop kicking people out of the house of God. Make a way for people. Get your steering wheel fixed. Somebody who's saying, you just got to be gone because there might be a lawsuit. I mean, yeah, right, and a plane might fall on the church too. Anything could happen. But get the people of God in the house of God. The Dream Center in Los Angeles, Pastor Matthew Barnett, Tommy Barnett, the Barnett family have a concept of church that is the closest thing to heaven that you're ever going to see. They don't kick anybody out. Well, I can't say that. But their idea of church is really, really, really awesome. They find a way to bring in the homeless, the hungry, the prostitutes, the pimps, the murderers. As long as you don't have a misdemeanor, you're going to be okay. If you get a misdemeanor, then hit the road. Well, Jesus, take the wheel. I'm driving this car today, and I'm heading down the 10 freeway on this Friday light day, and it's a very exciting day to drive the car. It's awesome. Looking forward to getting to my destination. Picking up my daughter today, take her out to the ball game. She'll be there at the school. She's only got a couple more months to go in the school, and then she's going to be on her way. So we're using the wheel to navigate through traffic. I don't have to sit behind a lemming. So, now there's a thing about driving. I got on the freeway today. I was on the Corona Expressway, and I wanted to get over. And then, there was this car there. So, I put my signal on. I kind of waved, and they sped up. And they got a rope out, and they lassoed the car ahead of them. And, you ain't getting here, sucker. You ain't getting here. Go away. I'm like, seriously? That's how you're gonna drive your car? You're not gonna allow to share the roads. You're not gonna allow the old man to slip in. I mean, it was really rude, and it was not right. And I don't like that, because that's how they have these accidents. You wonder, why is there a signaler on the freeway? People are driving like this. Getting close. Let's get closer. Let's get closer. We don't have these cars yet that have the automatic spacing, and if we did, that car would not allow you to get that close. You've got to allow, when you're driving, for people to flow in and flow out. You may not like it. You may want everybody and their brother, hey brother. You may want everybody and their sister, hey sis, to get out of your lane. You may want to have the lane all to myself. Jesus, get out of the way. I got the wheel here. That may be what you want, but that ain't right. It just ain't right, friend. If somebody wants to get over, have a reasonable amount. I'll just do a quick. See, that's a reasonable distance. I got some space in here. Now, if we slow down, I'll obviously bring it in. If we're going slower, I don't have to have so much space. But